I'm Chase.
And I'm Timothy.
And this is Customer Service. All right, and we have perfect timing. Good morning from Boulder, Colorado. This is Customer Service Podcast. My name is Chase. I'm joined by Timothy. And here in the frame as well, we see the beautiful, what did we got here? Red golden, Cole? This is Louie for your viewing pleasure. Louie, please come here, baby.
Go in front of, show yourself off.
So Cole, for one reason or another, needed to have the dog out of the apartment for the morning. So Louie is here with us, and we thought, what better opportunity to have this beautiful dog right here in the shot with us.
We didn't have the dog camera, but we did bring a dog in.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's good enough. So he'll be moseying around.
Yeah, he'll be moseying around. We've got him blocked in here, but he is a curious boy. He is, just so anybody that you can see him, but you don't see him in person, he is as beautiful in real life as he is on the screen. That's a gorgeous dog. Mm-hmm. You know what? When you see him from this angle, he's almost got the head of the golden retriever from the opening sequence in Goosebumps as a child. If you remember that Goosebumps episode. So.
It's got the head of a lion in the office bit. The body of an egret.
So good morning, Timothy. How we doing, buddy? We have plenty of things to chit-chat about, but how we doing?
Fine. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm like already mentally tired because it's been like 2 weeks in a row where I've had stuff going on, and then I guess I don't know. We got a busy week, and then I'm in Japan.
Yeah. So when are you going?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday you leave, so your last day is Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll hold it down, as you know. Mm-hmm. We'll hold it down, but that'll be fun. Hopefully, you guys are going to Tokyo and Kyoto, so hopefully you guys, Abby gets to see Kyoto, which is awesome. You guys are going to be able to bounce around. You get to go to Nishiki Market. You get to go to maybe the omurice place, remember?
Yeah, maybe.
You guys got more time, so maybe you and I didn't go because we didn't want to wait for 5 hours or 4.5 hours or whatever it was.
Nope. There's not a food on earth I'm going to do that for.
Listen, no, me either. No, there isn't. But that's going to be awesome, dude. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for Gia and Abby.
It'll be good. It'll be nice. I don't feel stressed about it. I think because I put 2 under my belt where nothing crazy happened, then I'm feeling a little less anxious about it.
And it's good to just something that we've talked about in the last pod, which I think actually resonated with guys. I don't know if you saw that in Pod Talk where they were talking about how they resonated when I said, I'm always in a hurry to get the task done so I can move on to the next task and do the next thing. And that certainly is how I feel about travel in general. Is like, well, if I can just get through this first flight and then I can sit at the airport, then I'll be good because then I can relax. And then you get there, you're like, all right, cool. If I can just get through this layover and get on the plane, I'll be good. And then the plane goes and you're like, all right, cool. When the plane's done, I'll be good. And there's never a reprieve. You know what I mean? Well, I'm always anxious for the next thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, have fun.
I'm trying. I'm working on that stuff.
Yeah, and I know you resonate. I know you agree with me on this because it's a lot, no doubt. But let's just hope that you guys don't get RF'd like we did last time.
I will not be RF'd like that. That won't happen. I will. Delta Japan's gonna be in trouble,
dude.
They're gonna need to.
I'll call ahead of time and let them know.
Yeah.
Say, hey, listen, Brando's coming through, and don't you dare pull this bullshit you did last time.
Don't do it. Don't do it. So it'll be good. I'm looking forward-ish to going. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just the travel. I just don't want to do the travel.
Yeah,
nobody does. Nobody's like, I'm really looking forward to that 11-hour flight. So it'll be fun.
I'm in particular excited for you to take the Shinkansen, the bullet train. Mm-hmm. I said it to Abby, but I'll say it to you as well. Michelle and I were dumbasses. We thought you get the sushi, you eat it, and then you get to ride the train on a nice full belly.
You do it at the thing that's out. There's like a big thing. Yeah.
You buy the bento, you buy the snacks, you buy the beer, you buy the sushi, buy all that to eat it on the train. That is the intention. Mm-hmm. So that was a learning experience that I obviously didn't understand. While you're there, though, because assuming you're going to go to the Tokyo station, if anyone listening, I've tried to find this. I don't know the word for it. I don't know where I got it. It was somewhere in Tokyo Station. When you go, you know how, Cole, you'll know this because you know how like when you go to when you go to like these big underground malls and shit, a lot of it is like where you'd buy like the nice fruit. There's like gifty pastries and things that if you were going to like a dinner or you're going to someone's house, like you bring them a little gift. You know what I'm saying? And what we had were these little cakey dough things in the shape of a strawberry that had a strawberry glaze on the outside that was red, and then on the inside was filled with a strawberry glaze. And they were the richest, best little soft So if anyone out there is listening and you know what these things are, it was in the shape of a strawberry, but like more cupcakey.
I know what you're
filled
talking
with
about.
fucking filling. It was so good. So I don't know. You're not going to find
Okay.
it. There's millions of things. So, but
I'll keep an eye out.
nonetheless,
Yeah.
exciting. That's fun for you guys. I'm doing a little travel this weekend, Timbo. We got a little back to back.
Oh yeah. Wow, you are a real crazy traveler this year.
Look at me, dude. I just was on. We just went to New York, and now I'm back here, and I'm getting on another plane. I'm going to.
Catching flights, not feelings, right? Your favorite,
come on, bro.
guy. Your favorite guy.
Wait, what is that, Drake?
I thought so.
If it isn't, it's
That's
insane that
funny,
we
too.
both just assumed
Yeah, we
that
thought it was
was
Drake. Yeah. I mean, because it's crazy, just like how much traveling you're doing, considering you went to New York and then a month later you went to Canada.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, buddy. This
You're
year,
just-
though, I have been all over this bitch. I was down in Arizona. I've been
I
to New
forgot.
York. I went
How
to
could I
Tokyo
forget?
with you, and then we're going to Canada this weekend for Dean's wedding.
That's disgusting. I forgot that we've already been in Japan this year. Jesus,
Yeah.
God in heaven.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, cool.
We'll
Cool,
see,
cool,
though.
cool,
maybe
cool,
maybe
cool.
we
No
offset it.
worries.
Maybe you don't have to go in spring. You know what I mean? But we'll see. But this weekend, I'm going up to Canada. It's for Dean's wedding. I'm very excited. Hanging out with another Discord guy will also be there. But we're gonna go celebrate their marriage and kick it for a moment.
Is it like a full wedding?
No, I think that it's unclear to me, and I don't want to say some falsehoods, but I believe we're going to like the reception. It's like a dinner reception. It's like 10 course. I read the menu to Cole yesterday. It looks banging. Dean, excited, buddy. Excited for you. Can't wait to hang out.
So you guys are all going to like a dinner at a restaurant? Not
Yeah,
like
it's like a proper reception,
yeah.
served family style.
Yeah.
With a lot of people. It's going to be a real hoot. But I've only spent time in Canada in Toronto for like a moment in time. In that outfit.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Nuts.
That was absolutely insane. They look like a person that would be on the survival show alone.
It's like if all versions of Chester Cheeto, the mascot, came together in one.
Yeah.
Like the British one and the, the cool guy.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Damn. Oh. I was thinking about all the snacks I want to have today. But yeah, so going up to Canada, that'll be fun. Our hotel in New York was a little beat, so we were like, fuck it, we're just gonna stay in a nice little place. So we got a nice little hotel. I'm excited to kick around, have a couple little pastries, and fuck around in Canada. So maybe I will see Drake up there. You never know.
What part of Canada is this?
Winnipeg.
Is he normally?
Bro.
I like that those two ladies, the most normal ladies you could imagine, just got the full hell brought on them.
It's funny because they were all like, look how cute he was when
Yeah.
they walked by. And
And then
then,
they ripped him a new one.
yeah, apologies
That's
for
fine.
the listeners here.
Oh, it's because he's got his meat stick. What were you gonna say? Winnipeg.
I don't know. I don't think I know much about Winnipeg. I don't think you're going to see Drake in Winnipeg, though.
I don't
It's
think
like-
I'll be seeing Drake.
I don't know
in
where he
Winnipeg.
hangs out, to be fair, but
He's in probably Toronto. That's where he's from,
He's
right?
in the 6, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we don't know where that is, but that's where he's at.
That's Toronto.
Yeah.
The 6 is Toronto.
I could have,
I've been
the
there.
way you're looking at me, I could easily convince you that it wasn't if I needed to.
I'm like, right, Tim. So yeah, I actually am really looking forward to that one. That's gonna be fun. Should be low key. We rented the car and shit. So like a lot of the things that stress me out about travel aren't a factor here. So we're good.
You get the pickup like me?
No, here's the thing, and I'm
Soft.
happy you brought that up. It is less expensive for a half-ton pickup.
That's why I
compact
choose
car.
them. It's funny
Yeah.
and it's cheaper.
Yeah, we ended up splitting the difference and got like a nice sedan because the only other option was a compact SUV. And I feel the sedan in the description made it sound like there's more room for bags and shit. And I think we might
Listen,
might have to haul some people around maybe.
It's all the same cars, pal.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's not different cars. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that one Nissan, the CX-6 or whatever.
Oh, it's always like a Sentra.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one.
Is
that's
the
what they say.
sedan.
It's a Maxima. It's a Maxima or better, which is literally
Little
verbatim
fancy.
what Jim says in the office when
Yeah.
he's talking about athlete and they're talking about their partners. And so we're gonna get some sort of sedan because I think we might also assist in driving
Some people.
the other people that are traveling in because we're gonna go out to dinner with them and shit. So I'm assuming that that'll be nice just to have the sedan. And I will say I was a little worried because you guys have had SUVs and shit. I've been driving a Honda Civic for 10 years now, and it's just a little 4-door sedan. I would be a little worried to drive a fucking V8 Dodge Ram in a place that I'm not familiar with. Like it's just like that's a big body, you know.
Yeah, you're a little soft, pal.
I am
Not
a little
me.
soft. Not me.
Big bodies only for
if
me.
if I were traveling to rural Indiana though, I probably would want the big body.
First of all, there's a lot of room up in Indiana for those types of things.
I'm sure Canada's got a lot of room too, man. They're like hardly populated. Like
I only like, you know me, I only like extremes. They're like big cars or really small cars. Nothing in between.
Wait, Timbo. I actually wanted to bring this up to you. It's a good segue into this. Cole let me know out in Windsor, Colorado. So out by he and I in Longmont, between here and Fort Collins.
You know I don't go to that part of town.
I know. This is not your part of town, pal. They got trucks for real, and they got American flags for real.
I bet they do.
Mean? And they probably got guns too, right? Boy?
And a lot of repression.
Yeah, a lot. Repression and oppression.
Mm-hmm.
A guy, Cole showed me a photo on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, imported... What, 7 or 8 Honda Actis?
Yeah.
95s?
Yeah,
so
all 95s.
high trucks, little Hondas. 75 Honda. Listen, if you want to throw me...
You've got to stop this. This is the socks thing again.
No.
Buy it. Just
no,
buy
I'm
it.
telling you, I want you to give me the business card and we'll go buy one this weekend.
You go buy one.
For the shop.
The shop.
The shop.
The gashap.
No, you go buy one of those cars for yourself. You've been talking about this for so long. It's ridiculous.
I want to get a Kai truck so we can park right here in this loading zone so this prick who parked here with his stupid little Toyota can't park there anymore. What do you even got on there?
Well, the sign got.
What you got on
Stupid
there?
little t-shirt.
It looks like it's like the MLB logo, but it's probably like a gun or something.
Oh, it literally says the NRA.
Imagine, this is what I don't understand about these guys. Like, get the government off my back, and then you're like, you're wearing a government T-shirt. You're like, how dorky are you? That's not even what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be like crazy. You're like, no, I like them. www.nra.gov. I want to make sure. It's so stupid.
I wish I could call a bomb strike in on his Toyota while he's in the coffee shop.
You're talking about like a stealth bomber rides through.
Yeah. Just one little, just blows up his truck. Nonetheless, I feel like I'm getting a little too crazy here. Nonetheless, we'll circle back on the conversation.
Show people your hands right now.
You caught me red-handed.
Okay.
I want you to let us buy a Honda Acti for the shop. If we can get one automatic, can we just buy one, dude? Come on.
What is this? What is this?
We've talked about it. We've talked about getting one for the studio because we're gonna have to transport stuff around when we get a warehouse. Mm-hmm. So
but we're gonna have to park that thing for a year now until it's time to go.
We got to get one in.
I got a garage.
We've already talked about that.
I don't know if you can drive a K truck from
No, Cole, you can.
diagonal.
Trust me. You can.
Trust me.
I've thought about it. Trust me.
No worries.
The key is you're not gonna go on diagonal. You're not gonna go on a major highway. Or
Going what,
like
back roads only?
Yeah. Well, I've seen videos of people getting those suckers up to 60 miles an hour, you know? But that's about as fast as they're going to go, and that's about as hard as that thing's working, I think. So I legitimately wouldn't want to go on the highway, but if you just take it slow and take back roads, you can let people pass you, that's just what I would do.
What if it has NOS?
Well, I haven't considered if it has NOS.
Can we just buy a NOS container and then mount it? It doesn't need to do anything. It could be an empty container, but it's got to have the NOS logo.
No, it's the NOS energy drinks. We save the bottles from the NOS energy drinks and we screw them into the back.
That's tight.
On the back of the cab.
That's tight.
Yeah. We run like brake lines for a bicycle coming out of the top of the cab.
Yeah. That is funny. I would.
Yeah, it would be
I'll pay for the NOS. I'll pay full container.
Speaking of energy drinks, am I wrong? Somebody tell me because
Can we rank energy drinks? Top 5 energy drinks. Go.
You want to do that? Red Bull's number 1.
Regular?
Yeah,
regular Red Bull's number 1.
What size?
The thing is, I don't know.
Regular.
I might have to do
whatever the tall
3.
thin.
Okay.
Not tall thin, but
Like
you know what I'm saying.
The OG one. You always
regular.
Grab. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't. The thing is, I said that I don't really think I know them that well because I've never had a Monster. I don't know what that is.
I've taken a few sips of Al's Monsters. He had a pink
Guava.
slush or pink paradise one or something.
That one was pretty
really good.
That wasn't an Alani?
No.
Well,
I've had
the
Alani before.
caramel apple ones are...
Alani, though, there is something, and I'm okay with a little, like, fake sugar, you know? But there's something that happens with Alani that's like, it is instantly coating my teeth.
Yeah.
And that really stresses me out. So I don't love that.
I listen, and this is me being honest here, and we all know that I'm full of shit. I love fast food, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Do not drink energy drinks. I don't drink Red Bull, sugar-free otherwise, Alani's. Like, I think they taste good, and I like to take sips, but I actually really do think that's, like, really bad for you. Like, and I don't...
This guy's coming in the front door, just letting you know.
He definitely
There ain't no way he's not coming in the front door.
You could just set it down. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh. We got a whole situation now.
Amazon's delivering.
Sorry.
We forgot to put up our thing to let people know.
I can put it
Okay.
I think energy drinks are legitimately bad for you. What do you guys think about that?
I think that is... Everyone's on the same page. I think even people that like them are on the same page.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
I don't like them personally because that's not a feeling that I like. I mean, even like espresso has kind of given me more than I need.
For real? Oh yeah, because you've been doing it.
I don't like it when my heart goes fast. That's what feels bad about that whole situation, and just the pure amount of sugar. I'll say this. Here's what I would do. Sugar-free Red Bull was what I used to drink when I'd have to drive across, around, and it's not good. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's the way. It's the whatever is on that shit that gets all over your mouth.
It coats your mouth,
I
dude.
hate that.
It's like
shit.
battery acid.
I'd put a yerba mate on there, even though that's it's hummingbird food. But
Yerba bangs, but yeah, you have to understand like it's just
sugar.
as sugary is not a better option than Red Bull. I don't think, all things considered. You know what I do
it's an
like though,
optics
Timbo?
thing. It's like it looks like I
better.
like the earth because I have not a Monster, but it's like the same thing.
Oh, exactly.
Yerba drinkers right now are like, it's not the same as Red Bull. It's different. And I'm here to tell you it's the same thing. You know what I do like though, Timbo? Speaking, I don't drink energy drinks, but I do on rare occasions. And there's something that we do.
Alcatraz.
There's something that we do. And it's around Black Friday. What we'll do on proper Black Friday.
Yeah.
We come in.
Well, you maybe tell them the full ritual.
Trust me. So obviously we have early access to our Patreon and to our Discord members, which by the way, it was brought to my attention yesterday. Black Friday is 6 weeks away. 6 fucking weeks. That's pretty crazy, but I'm actually down with it. I'm down with the change of seasons. I'm looking forward to winter. It's going to be a lot of fun. But what we do for Black Friday, there's early access, it leads up to it, and then Thursday is Thanksgiving. On Black Friday proper, we've done this for years, dating back to when Coop would work with us. What we do is Timbo will usually toss me the company card and say, run across to Lolita's. And what I do is I get a smattering of energy drinks. I get Yerbas, I get Red Bulls, I get Monsters. I get those, is it clear or clean?
I think it says
vertical
clean. It
vertical
says clean.
lettering.
I don't know what it
Clean?
is. It says clean though. I know what you're talking about.
Are they like
It's
white
just some
too?
weird other thing.
Yeah.
I like those. I don't like, there's another one that people were on for a second I don't like. But nonetheless, I go out, I get the smattering. We come in here and we get busy. And Timothy says, all right, guys, it's about time we lock in. And he plays a tune over the Sonos and we blast it. And I don't know the name of the song, but I think this is it. Back in the New York Groove.
Yeah.
And it gets you
think
going.
it's Kiss, but it's just Ace Frehley solo.
Dude, it's a banger. Back in the New York Groove
Because
really
nobody
gets you in
likes
the
it.
mode.
The first 30 seconds, people are like, okay, all right. And then literally by like minute, like 1.5, suddenly everyone's like tapping their foot and then everyone's like motivated. Works every time.
It's a Willy Wonka factory in here when we get that going.
Yeah.
Like everybody's in a good mood, dude.
It's great.
We're packing at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
So
Back in your groove.
just as a thought around energy drinks, it is fun when we do that. I view it as like a fun. That's like, all right, that's my energy drink for the year. You know what I mean? Because I also hardly drink soda, but I'm more apt to have soda than I am energy drinks. Are you gonna get a soda that's not a Diet Coke ever, or are you just a DC guy?
I mean, I'll get like one of those weird healthy sodas. I mean, they're not, you know what I mean? If I'm picking from, like if it's the big Whole Foods and they got all the things, I'll pick random things from there, you know, but not a soda. Every once in a while I'll have an orange poppy. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that. I just don't, I've I've moved beyond.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It's not worth it. It doesn't make me feel good. It feels too heavy with whatever I'm eating. So every once in a while, a Diet Coke, but I would never eat a Diet Coke like with something. I have it like as a separate. It's own,
a treat. Yeah,
it's its own entity.
I love too Poppy, Ollie Pops, and there's another brand that I believe I'm forgetting. For me, it's Ollie
like a
Pop
million
cream
of them,
soda,
yeah.
dude. Ollie Pop cream soda all day. Oh my god!
You'll always find the nastiest little
Dude,
thing.
the Ollie Pop cream soda smacks. The banana soda from Ollie Pop
You
smacks.
like them? You like them when they have that thick? They got that thickness.
Dude, that
to
banana
them.
one might as well be a smoothie.
It's
the
got
way
a
that I remember
thickness
it.
to
Hey,
it.
sweet pea. So yeah, Ollie Pop's really good.
Chase, have you tried? Sophie's got me hooked on them. They're like called the Cosmic Apple ones, and they're made by
I've had
Ollie
that-
Pop,
I've had
and
that
I
one,
think
yeah.
those are.
Oh
Pretty
my god,
good.
like Cosmic Crisp. They're
Yeah, it's like an apple flavored. It almost kind of has like a. Do you guys know what Manasol is? It's like the apple sodas. It's like that.
I
but
do.
like,
I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
and they're fire.
Yeah.
but
You know what?
people buy too many of them.
In Germany, you could have the whole regular options. It'd be anything you could regularly have. But one thing that was always available, and it felt like through multiple different brands, is apple juice with sparkling water, Apfelschule or something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, this is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Apple juice and sparkling water. So that sounds right up my alley.
Yeah. What was I trying to think? I was trying to think of what if I'm staying in there, I like the orange poppy, or I like.
They do a good job with those end caps, I'll tell you what, too, because I want it all.
Are you talking about when you say end cap? Are you talking about like at checkout?
When you're walking up to the...
No one will. No
Here,
one,
hold on. Just don't drop. Fuck.
I don't understand. Like the male people will never understand. It's like it is like a thing that just like cannot be understood.
Louie,
You
come
let
here,
him know.
baby. It's okay.
You let him know. He's unfamiliar. We don't know him. You're right to yell at him.
Yeah, we don't know him, dude.
He wasn't one of our normal guys.
So, when I'm saying end caps, I'm saying there's the aisles, and then like between the aisle that there's the registers on your left, and then you can go down the aisles. The end caps, you know what I'm saying? They do a good job putting the kombucha and all those drinks out there. You know what I like to do? I've said this. I really like kombucha in a little tumbler glass with ice, like you would like a cocktail.
That's what I was gonna say. I like the apple soda, but I like the Pink Lady apple kombucha more
the
than any.
GT's one?
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
That thing's fire.
Is it GT's or is it?
It's GT's.
That's
yeah.
Health-Aid.
Oh, it's
Pink
Health-Aid.
Pink Lady
Health-Aid,
apple. That's
yeah.
Health-Aid.
Oh, I'm thinking of the.
Because GT's
What am I
does
thinking of?
Trilogy, GT's does Guava Goddess, which is stellar.
And that's the thing. That
Yeah, I like
if I'm
Guava Goddess.
ranking them, it would go Pink Lady Apple, followed closely by Guava Goddess, and then it goes Trilogy.
Trilogy's so good.
And then we're entering any of the the weird ones are also really good. The best one it was called Turtle Bay. I think they closed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Came in that really great turtle that you had to get at the farmer's market. Whatever they were doing, whatever they were whipping up at home,
It was good.
loved it.
It's
Bring
one of
it
those
back.
things
I'll
where
collab.
I think kombucha, I think it's good for you. I feel like gut health is one of those things that like became buzzy, and there's probably a lot of bad actors in this space, and that's not just me doing a bit. It's like I think a lot of people are trying to capitalize on people wanting to make their gut health better.
You do this. You conflict you like mix the two, and it's like gut health is obviously good. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And then there's a bunch of people that are going to try to profit off of that.
Yes.
And then that's two different things. Do I think that like kombucha is doing all that much? I don't think it's doing a boatload.
I'm open
it's doing
to it
something.
though. I think it's better than having soda though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I do little kefir, a little sea moss gel that costs $100 billion.
Oh, you do, dude. Sea moss gel.
What is it? Talk to me about this. Do we know
It's
anything
like
about it?
you.
It's sea moss gel.
I was getting
Really,
like
it's really good for your
cool.
gut health and for immunity and stuff like that.
Cool.
It's very expensive, but
Yeah.
I do feel like I notice a difference. Like
For real?
if I'm not on my I have like my vitamins plus those two things. I feel off if I haven't done those things.
Yeah.
So a little swallow of kefir, little 2 scoops of the sea moss gel, and then the vitamins, and I feel great.
Interesting.
You might actually like it, Chase, but it is like
It's very earthy. It's like jelly, and they flavor it, but it's usually like mango or elderberry or something, and then you just sort of scoop it out it looks like jelly, and then you just eat it, and you just kind of eat it, and it's very earthy tasting,
That's the kind
but
of
it's good.
I don't think I'm right for this or wrong for this. It's just an observation. I'm more interested in something like that because it feels a little closer to like where it started rather than when it's in a pressed pill form and shit. It's like, I don't really know. Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to get poisoned in press pill, but I'm saying
over
it's like...
on this side, we're not taking press pill. I'm not sure we're getting a press pill out.
Vitamins and shit.
Yeah, I mean, the good ones aren't pressed.
No.
All I'm saying is for things for your health, I'm all for it. And sea moss gel or kefir, it feels a little like it's a little less shit. It's like just a single product. You know what I mean?
I think you just need to be like mindful of things that you're putting in your body as like a tool.
Oh, I'm trying to be.
Not just for fun.
I'm trying to be. And I know I
that's a whole series
shit,
of things I do. It's not like I'm sitting around enjoying all of those.
Yeah.
It's not like when I'm eating the green shit that I'm like, oh, this is fun. It's just like this will make me feel good.
Well, it's like when we take our flu shots from Wonder, the juice bar that we get. It just shook me thinking about it. Those fuckers will rock your world, but
I love the way it feels.
Good when
I think you guys are
nuts.
nuts. I feel great. I feel good. It's like a sneeze. It feels good.
You know what we need to do?
The burn.
We need. All right, we're officially looking for sponsors for the podcast, and what we're looking for is free food and gift cards.
I don't want any sponsors, no ads, no nothing.
Well,
you can join the Patreon, and when we do more podcasts and stuff, but
Omaha Steaks.
This is a you thing. I don't want frozen steaks. I don't really want regulars. I don't want any steaks.
Cole, we need to circle back on splitting that cow this winter too, pal.
Gross, guys. We don't need to go down. Don't go down this cow road.
This is when we get to Joe Rogan territory fast.
Yeah, I don't talk about
I don't think about that at all.
Vegan military, stand up and get these too. Yeah. I'm kind of with you.
I told you on the highway heading out towards
Certain
Aurora,
weeks.
there was a dilapidated gas station that had an ALF layup on it. Like,
well, hold on, alien life form like Alf.
No, Animal Liberation Front is what I thought it was.
I see where we're at. I didn't know.
Animal Liberation Front. It was like it was like an old Circle K or something. And I'm talking floor to ceiling ALF. Like
cool.
you could see it from like half a mile away. Pretty cool. ALF is tight. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like the dudes
I don't think they should shorten it. Animal Liberation Front sounds cool.
It's hard.
ALF, I'm just imagining the puppet. I can't think of anything else.
With that face.
Yeah.
I don't know about Alf. The show. I'm not like.
Man, I tell you what all the imagery of that. Well, both. I liked the imagery of both. I liked Alf the show as well. But all the imagery they use of like cutting things and stuff. It got me on board. Even if I'm eating meat, I'm out there cutting fences and letting animals out. I'm supportive of what y'all are doing.
I'll still stop and get a McChicken on the way home.
Yeah.
But I don't want them in there
I'm not
anymore.
doing that, but yeah, I like what they're about.
I can't win them all. This raises an interesting question, and I don't know if we've ever talked about this specifically, Timothy, but I have some like early childhood memories that have to be ages 3, 4, or 5. And I would go to my grandma's house while my mom worked before preschool and shit. So like this would have had to have been ages 3 or 4, right? And I can remember showing up at my grandma's house in the morning. She would have a boiled egg for me, and I would eat the white and throw away the yolk.
Yeah, Gia does that. I have to clean that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, she just eats the.
Yep, I just want the white with salt. A lot of salt.
She'll put down 6 plain.
Oh,
she's like a bodybuilder.
100%, dude. She's
if I'm willing to sit there and do it, she'll keep it cooking. That's how she gets her protein. She basically is Animal Liberation Front though. She's not really super into meat and all that.
She's taking after her uncle. She knows that her and Uncle Ched could sit down and crush a dozen boiled eggs. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2. Wouldn't even think about it. So
I want to do this challenge with you because the amount
I could eat 12. I could eat 12 boiled eggs, no problem. If you give me some salt, that's all I need. Easy.
You still take the middle out?
No, I'd eat the middle. I'd happily eat the middle. I don't even give a shit. But anyway, wait, say what you're going to say, Cole.
Dude, I just feel like the yolk is what's going to get you in that.
Milk?
The yolk.
Yolk.
Because I feel like it's like the whites are easy. That's like 20 calories.
It's not real.
It's the yolk that's going to like chalk up your mouth and shit.
Yeah, but if they're not hard boiled, if I did like an 8.5 minute boil or something and just get them most of the way there.
Like that. I don't
just
when they're like pure like jammy and. Ugh.
No, I'm not looking for like a completely liquid, but I'm saying to Cole's point, so it's not like a straight up like chalk. Brick of yolk, you know?
Yeah.
But I'd show up at my grandma's house, and my older cousin was in elementary school at the time. And I can remember showing up to my grandma's house, walking up the front doors, walking into the kitchen, and my cousin would be sitting at the kitchen table eating his like cereal, watching Gilligan's Island on a little fucking TV in black and white. And like at that time, Gilligan's Island, I don't believe was like terribly vintage. You know what I mean? It's not like he was on a throwback channel. It was like very much so, from what I remember, being showed on regular television. And like,
hold on. That can't be possible. It didn't run into the 90s.
I'm telling you,
I think you were just watching like the Nickelodeon where they played the old stuff, because that's what I was watching.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I'm out there watching there was like certain there was just things. It was like this, and then I watched anything that was on Nick at Night, anything that was on there. So I was watching the Jeffersons. I'm trying to think of what was the other one with the old guy that was grouchy. I can't think of what it's called for some reason. But Gilligan's Island, Brady Bunch. I watched all the Brady Bunch.
That must have been it then.
It was just this like series of things I would watch. There would be like game shows on in the evening, you know what I mean? And then you would switch to dramas, which I didn't care about. I would skip that part and watch a drawing show that was on PBS. And then we would fast forward to Nick at Night. And then you would watch... and then it was late night TV. And then once late night ran out, or once MTV stopped showing stuff, and then I would watch BET.
Hell yeah.
So I could watch Martin.
Hell
predominantly. Yeah. And Girlfriends. I love that show.
See, I don't know
Tracy
any of
Ellis
these.
Ross. I loved it.
Did you just look up Gilligan's
rewatched
Island?
it. It's great. I've rewatched Martin. It's great. These were all, I think they're still on Netflix. If you've never watched them, they're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so sick.
Interesting.
Yep. I think it was because we were close to Chicago, and that they like got the so it would do, because WGN was like, it was like BET brought to you by WGN or something like that.
Oh, so you had access to the networks?
Yeah, I think that's the reason, because it was before like the stations. You wouldn't remember this, when stations went from like, there was like way more. They added a bunch on, like to regular. You know what I mean? It was suddenly like, oh, there's way more now. It was just one day, and they changed all the numbers. This was a huge day for me in life. I remember.
I don't think
there
I
was a
remember
list,
this.
and I was like, I got to memorize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I remember. I remember at one point numbers changing, but that's it. Like Disney Channel changed from like 15 to 27 or something.
This was,
you know what I mean?
Actually, then now I'm thinking about it. When I was saying it was BET brought to you by WGN, it switched because BET then was after MTV, and MTV suddenly had 50 and 51, which was MTV and MTV2. And
we had 60 and
VH1 was
61.
channel 49.
Yeah. See, this is
So
fun.
I would just go from each one, and then if there was nothing on the one, I'd go backwards, and then you know what I mean?
Dude, we've said it a million times, and we don't have to go down a nostalgic train so deep in this one, but I really miss when like you were watching TV and it meant you were watching what everybody else in your area code was watching, because that's what was offered. It was cable.
What I really miss is the fact that you would just turn on TV and you're like, oh, cool, like, you know, back half of Father of the Bride.
Oh, cool.
I'll watch this for the rest of, this afternoon.
I'd wake up and there were periods of time when we did not pay for HBO, but HBO would come through just enough at Channel 2, just enough that I could watch Lord of the Rings through 75% fuzz and like no sound. But I watched the whole movie through fuzz.
My dad
school.
would watch boxing on like a black box when that but it was only in the garage where he smoked.
Of course.
So he would watch boxing out there. I think that's what it was out there for. I don't know why. My mom will listen to this and tell me why, I'm sure. But to be honest, I don't want to know. I like just, who knows? Yeah. But he was out there. So sometimes we would watch, like, I would just watch movies just sitting out in the garage just so I could watch like an HBO or Showtime movie.
Dude.
Just me watching like National Security out there, speaking of Martin Lawrence.
I was going to say.
That was always on Showtime.
Him and Steve Zahn.
Yep.
Which, by the way, he's having a moment back in the Silo show. That was a show that you and I talk about. Like I say, me and my buddy, we raised each other, rather. We watched Jack Black, School of Rock.
Yeah.
National Security was one we watched often.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it a million times.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Real quick. Shout out our mothers. They're both listeners of the pod. I like to show them love whenever possible.
Big
so shout out the moms. And also, real quick, shout out my neighbor. She I'm not gonna say her name. Maybe she doesn't want her name on the pod. I don't think she gives a shit. But she listens to the pod.
Shout out Chase's neighbor,
Barbara, and she knows that we like aliens and stuff. So I go to leave the house the other morning, and I had a little drawstring bag on my front thing, and she had a bunch of Roswell postcards.
Yeah,
like
sick.
Old ones, and a couple different books on things in that realm. And then she has what's really cool. It was so neat, and I'm gonna frame it. It's a map of like New Mexico, but more specifically like Roswell area. But like a fucking map that you would have like to navigate highways and stuff. So Shout out Barbara. Shout out our moms. Shout out all of the moms listening to the pod. We really appreciate the listenership.
Yeah.
I apologize for my foul mouth and for Timothy's foul mouth, but
If they've gotten this many episodes in and that's not been a problem, then
they fucking love it.
Yeah.
So anyway, shout out the mom. Shout out my neighbor Barbara. Thank you for those gifts.
I didn't get any of those gifts, Barbara. So if you want to send something to me through Chase, you got to tell him.
If you got more alien shit for Brenda.
I have been looking on eBay for like a vintage Roswell shirt for like a long time, like the right one.
Yeah.
There was such a sick one time. There's all that like alien shit where it would just be like an alien that has dreads and
show me to your dealer.
Take
me to your dealer.
So that's my favorite art. My favorite artist is whoever was doing those for Spencer's gifts. That's so cool.
Yeah, dude.
So let's rewind just a little bit because we had the party this weekend.
So now we can go over our current events, if you will.
Yeah, we had the party got all that out of the way.
That was fun. We had the Small Hours Ore guys out, as well as Museum Apothecary St. Rita Parlor. Mm-hmm. We had a whole crew of people come out. That was a real treat. Everybody's great.
I liked having that many people in the mix around here. You know what I mean? There's kind of always
cool
stuff going on. I like that. I like the chaos of it.
Yeah, it was really good. Everybody's really sweet and friendly and warm and easy to chat with. It went great. Thanks for everybody who came out and showed some love. Thanks for everybody who came out to be here with us. Those pods are, I don't know. We're going to say probably live at this time. I'm not really sure what we're doing with that. Because we recorded podcasts with them, but Timothy's out of town, so we'll see next week. And anyway, we had the event. That was fun. Dry Storage catered it. We had, what else did we have?
Beer.
We had beer from Finkel and Garf. Wine from Kirkland. But
Shout
man,
out
I wish it
Costco.
was Josh. If you're familiar with it.
You wish it was.
It's the
Josh.
fact that it says Josh,
Banks.
in that perverted cursive.
Yeah.
It is too much.
Banks.
That's like, imagine if it said Brad. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so nasty.
Or like Jake too, you know?
Yeah.
Ryder. I really like Josh though. Unironically, it's good wine.
I think it's a good one too.
But you could give me any wine and I'd say it's all more or less the same to me. So
I feel like I've hit the point in life where I know if you gave me a glass of wine, I could go not bad, but like regular, middle, good.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you anything else. I could just tell you I know where this is probably landing.
Yeah, and I don't want to be so dismissive to just lean into my personality too much. When we have wine, you and I have had a couple of bottles of wine throughout our time where you and I have been like, oh God, this is good.
Life-changing wines, no question. But I think the thing is, I just don't drink that often,
Yeah.
and I think the way you'd have to do it is collect and then drink every single day, so you really notice the differences. Because I can tell the difference in coffee, like zero problem.
Oh, yeah.
And I can like point out little flavors, and I could definitely tell you if it's good or bad. And, you know what I mean? Like I can do that, but not because I do it every single day.
Yeah. We had that wine at Potager. That was a white Burgundy. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think the thing is like I can't. Yes, it was a white Burgundy because we were with Bob. He always gets white Burgundy. He introduced me to it. It's really great.
It had an apple flavor to it.
Yeah,
but it was great.
I think we were just having the time. We were having a ball and a biscuit because we like being there because it's. I think for like people with our stuff, the slow service thing really helps.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think we really need to like be in a space for a while until we're comfortable. Until I've stopped doing this the whole time.
I agree. Thank you,
gotta
Timothy.
clock every single person that's in there and what they're wearing and what weird thing they're doing. And I have to go to the bathroom 2 times so I can see what it looks like. And then I have to like touch everything. And then once that's settled, then I can be in the space with people.
What's great, it's Potager. It's Potager in Denver, farm to table. We've talked about it on the pod. I love Potager. It's my favorite restaurant in Denver. I love going there.
I want this to be said. And we're not going to include dry storage, even though, just to be clear, when we cater, it's not like they're giving us the food. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever gives us kickbacks or anything for free for talking about this stuff this much. So this
Ryan
is
throws me
all,
some love at dry storage. Yeah.
Oh, that's a different thing. We also know Ryan separately
that's
from
my boy.
that.
I love you.
It's like
love
a whole.
You, Ryan. That's my baby.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like we do a lot of legwork for the local community. Well, only for for like 4 places. But like we really ride for. Like 4 places.
Yeah, the places we love, we put on. And we're not asking for any kickbacks or anything. Like, I would love a free dinner at Potager. I'll go and pay for it. I really love that restaurant.
All right, now we'll do what we were already doing before, even though we're getting right back off base.
This is our podcast. We'll do
the top 3 local businesses. It can be anywhere in Colorado, because I know that we don't go that many places anyway, that you ride for. I'll go first so you can think. Wildlife Animal Sanctuary.
It's cool.
I think that's the name of it. It's the one with the bridge. That one. Gyrie's.
Gyrie's is fucking tight. He's right. He's right.
January Coffee. I guess those are my three, because I mean these are it's like the only two places I go.
Yeah, those are the places you like to go. Oof.
And those are all local, so that's good. So I'm good. I would put Potager in there. We like that.
Yeah. So,
and dry storage too, obviously. The dry storage, you
we're
give
not
them
even gonna
enough.
name
I
dry
can't
storage.
jump in there too.
Dry
at
storage
this
has
point.
become lore of the podcast. Shout out dry storage. I'm gonna make stickers next time we re-up stickers. It says shout out dry storage because it just makes sense.
I don't know. We're now literally paying for advertisement for another.
We do put shit on and it's genuine because there's plenty of places that I've eaten that you guys have never heard about the pod because I don't like it. But if I like a place, I can't help.
Almost
but put
every
on
place
for
I
it.
go is just okay.
Yeah.
And then every once in a blue moon, something's good.
No, I think dry storage doesn't need to be mentioned. We love dry storage. Shout out dry storage. Shout out Ryan.
Yeah, we're not putting that one on the table.
Also, real quick, if anyone out there lives in Oklahoma City, I'm literally plugging for Rye even further. I'm not joking. They are opening a restaurant. It's called Nunsuch, and then there's a wine bar, which now I can't fucking think of the name of it, but that's
Like
opening.
a
It's attaching
mezcal
to
and
it.
something he was telling me.
They're opening a project out in Oklahoma City. Look up Nunsuch, and then there's a wine bar that is opening that is going to be shares a wall with that, if I understand correctly. So
Yeah.
go.
So
show
if
some
you
love
happen
if
to be
listen.
out there, or if you and also fuck your basketball team.
Yeah, fuck the Thunder. Why don't you like them?
Because they
beat
shouldn't
the
have won
Pacers?
because it was bullshit.
Yeah. Well, Halliburton with the injury, he's not even come back this year, is he?
I know, it's fucking dog shit.
Timothy, and then listen, I do want to talk about this restaurant thing, and then I want to talk about the weekend because we
It's
also
too many.
did something
Listen,
together.
let me go ahead. Do your thing, and then and then I'm gonna reorganize you.
The amount of it was Halliburton ACL or was it his Achilles? It's his Achilles.
I think it was his Achilles. You
I've
can
seen-
watch that. I watched it. You can see it snap.
It
It's
happened
tough.
to Jason Tatum of the Celtics earlier in that playoffs. The amount of Achilles tears that we've seen in the last 2 years in sports alone feels to eclipse the entirety of Achilles injuries in all of sports that I can remember.
What if we could figure out how to make that stop through medical technology that you and I invent?
So we can be fucking rich?
Yeah, dude.
Donate $1 million to the animal sanctuary every year?
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, if we get this kind of money, we should probably donate to like cancer or something. But
Yeah.
the animal sanctuary, we got you. We got you too.
If I'm donating $1 million to the animal sanctuary, that means there's a lot to go around, okay? And I don't even need that much. For me to live lavishly, I don't need that much.
They're up there high for me still. Because a person's not a tiger.
No, tigers are freaking sick, especially when you said the tigers and the bears hang out together.
I was watching this show that I put on for Gia, and then I got locked into it because it was like these guys who are trying to like take. Do you know when they take pictures of those leopards and shit?
Oh,
When
yeah.
they like mount
They're
all
out there
the
for like
they,
8 days straight,
Yeah,
dude.
they mount like 100 cameras. All of them get broken and messed up and shit, and then they just get like one image, and you're like, oh man, when you see that image, you don't think much of it, but you're like, Jesus Christ, that was like 100 days of work. Most of it costing thousands of dollars of damages and like super unsafe to do. But then you see it, and they're like, God, those things rule.
I feel like I saw some sort of short documentary or a 10-minute video on a guy trying to photograph like a snow leopard. And it was, he's out there for like a week. You don't move. You're just like there.
Yeah.
So that's sick. That seems like a fun job. So if you're in Oklahoma City, go show some love. Go to the restaurant. Go to the wine bar.
Just don't support the basketball team.
Don't support the basketball team and pray for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yep. Prayers up.
Prayers up. Sco Buffs.
I think it'll be a nope. You know that and catching a dub are both outlawed.
I caught another dub in fantasy this week. I'm not gonna lie. Let me get my 2 minutes and then we can talk about the weekend. 2 minutes, real quick. I am 2-1 in the Dynasty League. I'm happy to report Jahmyr Gibbs put up numbers. I've had a couple busts.
Just a real quick. You understand you do not have 5 minutes because remember
I said 2.
You went over.
Yeah. I said 2.
Okay, good.
Jahmyr Gibbs put up numbers for me. I had a really lucky break. My opponent, AK, shout out you. I really, really like this guy. He has Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, both of which are having a rough year due to their quarterback situation and injuries. Injuries around the league are rough. And then I'm already done. I'm already done with all of it. But I do want to say the Cleveland Browns look good. So
You good? If you put just the tiniest bit of this energy, the tiniest sliver of this energy, a toenail clipping of this energy into finishing that book, it would be done.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Okay. We got to move on. Okay. So the other thing we did was we went and saw Alex G. You and I.
Wow. First off, before we even talk about Alex G, Mission Ballroom. That was you and I and Michelle's first time going.
I swear to Christ, I've been there before, and that's new. Like it's like they did a new version of it or something. Because I would have sworn up and down I've been there before.
We went to the show as if we were 45 years old. So we paid for the tickets ahead of time. We paid for parking ahead of time.
I had the ugliest anxiety attack seconds before they arrived, and then I felt like I was gonna have to ask you to drive.
Oh, for real?
I was really having troubles.
Listen, here's the thing. This guy's in thong sandals, and it is.
I like that he's
pouring out.
putting on a rain jacket, but did not change the thong
Oh,
sandals.
he's literally dipped his toe in the puddles to wash his fucking feet off.
Ew.
Insane.
Ew.
Now he's gonna go try to patron that vintage store that's never opened.
Ew. This guy got out of a car to do that.
I could tell that you weren't feeling so hot because you brought it up right off the rip.
I was feeling weird. I needed to say it so I didn't freak out.
Yeah. I knew what was going on, but I didn't want to exacerbate the problem by playing into it.
The
You know
issue
what I
was
mean?
also I got in my head, like, as I kind of felt it all day, and then I was like, when you guys got there, I was just about to go inside and be like, hey, Abby, I need to tell you something out loud so I can just say it, because normally that makes it go away, or at least it kind of does. And then you guys got there, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to drive and not say anything about this.
You definitely could have been like,
It's
dude,
fine.
will you just drive the whip? You know what I mean? Or we would have just driven. It's all good. But
I wasn't
got through it.
dying. Yeah.
did you feel like by the time we at least got there that it dissipated?
Yeah, after we got there and it went away.
Yeah.
It went away.
So we got there. We paid for the tickets ahead of time. Obviously, bought them like a month or two ago. Paid for parking ahead of time, which that rules for people with our proclivities. Similar to the Poje situation, they encourage you to sit down and eat for a while. And it's nice because Timothy and I can settle in and we don't feel like by the time we're comfortable, we're standing up being out of the
That's the
restaurant.
problem with restaurants. I don't know. Every time I go to a restaurant now, it's like they're trying to whip me out of there so fast. And you're like, you are now asking, this is at bare minimum $300 or $400 at this point, and you are going to rush me?
Yeah, no.
I should be here for hours.
I actually really love when a restaurant encourages you to kind of sit and make a meal of it, so to speak, literally. But I like to sit for a while. So nonetheless, we get there, we park our car, we get out. Man, the youth are out and about. The youth are going to shows.
Not closer.
What a group of people though. Runs the gamut, and maybe we don't go to
Alex
enough
G
shows to see this. But
I go to a lot of. For my age, I go to a fair amount of shows.
Yeah.
It was a unusual mix of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like quite unusual.
Like young kids, but from like every subdivision of like high school. You know what I'm saying? And then there was also a lot of like quite a bit older people and like families.
I was going to say there was a lot of
strange.
like husband and wife with a kid or two. Like a lot of that. And the kids being like 12, 13, 14 years old, like young kids.
Yep.
Which weird that Alex G has reached them, but
He's
cool
he's
because they
reaching
have
an
good
interesting
taste at
group.
that.
Yeah.
At that age, which is awesome. Tell me what you think. How do you think it was?
You want me to comment on like some of the things I saw or like the set?
The set, but then I want to talk about fun things too.
I thought the set was,
I have a couple
I thought the
fun
set was
things.
good. It's like it depends on what you want from Alex G. We were talking about this yesterday. It depends on what you want. If you were going in like wanting him to do all the like super lo-fi stuff, it wasn't that. It was sort of the opposite of that. It was like all the songs as big as they could be.
Yeah.
As opposed to the backwards.
Yeah.
So, and I thought like certain songs really hit like that. Like the opening with Louisiana was so good.
Because
like,
it opens with those
it's
with
such a
the
good
drums.
Intro. It's also, I was listening to the album again and going, why didn't he open the record with this song? Like it should really be opened with that song.
I'm not just agreeing with you for the sake of agreeing. When I went through, I've listened to the record multiple times since the show now because I now it's solidified as like actually his best work, 100%. It's hard to argue that. But I listened to it and I was like, that is a perfect intro tune. Like for a show or a record.
It's a
Started
really,
with the drums
it sounds like you could have played just the like first 10 seconds and I'm like, oh, this is Alex G. Even though it does not, it's like synth and shit. It doesn't necessarily, but I would have told you like,
you don't
this
even
is
have
him.
like any of the voice.
Yeah. And when they did it heavy, because that song, the way it's like compressed down during like what I guess the chorus would be, it's that heavy sound and it sounds good on the record, but it sounded way better in person because it was like bigger. You know what I mean? It was great.
I was blown away. So yeah, the intro opening with Louisiana was really sick. Played almost the entirety of the new record, and then played some absolute bangers as well. Do you want to say some standouts? Because I have a couple that I just wanted to shout out. I'll say mine and then
Go
you
ahead.
think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think through now.
He played Bounce Boy from the new record, which is cool, and I was happy
We
he
both
played
really
that.
liked-
That one's really cool.
That's another one that bigger, like louder, was better than the album version.
It translated live really well, considering what a weird production it is on the record.
It sounds like Dumpweed to me. We've talked about
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
before.
agree. I
It's
know
like
what you're saying.
The
That same
guitar riff
tempo?
sounds like,
In terms of songs that weren't on the new record that would be more vintage, I suppose, he played Runner, which I thought was absolutely stellar. He closed with Change, which I don't know if you know, but that's like a 12 or 13-year-old song.
Oh, I know that.
And he closes all shows with Change. It appears from what I could find, and I was so happy that he didn't mix it up. I really needed him to play Change as like my fucking favorite tune, dude. That reminds me of when I first moved to Colorado and my life was in shambles. So it was good. But then he played Bug and Kicker. Bug, which is
Kicker was what I was trying to think of.
Bug was my most played song, I think, on 2 separate Spotify Wraps, if not top 5 and 2. But Kicker was so cool. It felt like when I first moved here, I just gotten into it, and that beach music had just come out and shit. I think Kicker's on beach music. Nonetheless, amazing. The venue absolutely rips. I would go see a band that I don't really even love that much at Mission because it was so streamlined and good. There's many bars spaced out, so you're not waiting. There wasn't a line for any bar at any time. Now it might just be the crowd, but there was not a bar for any line at any time.
That crowd was predominantly like 16, so I think that was probably a little bit of it for sure.
We got some merch, which was really cool. Me and Michelle, we go up and we get our T-shirts, and the guy goes, I think you guys are in for a real treat. I was around for the sound check, really loud. He goes, I don't even know this guy, and I can't wait. It was like an old guy with like thick rimmed glasses, clearly just like works at the venue and is like a lifer for music. And I loved it, dude. I was blown away. I was not the same as you, but in my own ways, I was anxious leading up to it because I was like, ugh, it's like a lot of people. It's a new building I'd never been to. I don't know what to expect. And it all worked out, and it was a reminder that I worry too much about things. So I'm trying to, that's a takeaway.
I've told you can just come with me. I'm already going to go to these things anyway, and I drive, and I don't.
And you don't fuck around and do it the bad way. Because nothing sucks more than.
I get there early.
Yeah.
I like to get there at doors. So that, there's certain ones too where you're like, I've gotten there and I've like sat for a while before anyone played.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude.
I just look at my phone.
You're in there for
merch,
an hour and a
with
half,
merch over my shoulder. You know what I mean? Just ready to go at the second it's over.
Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was so cool. I would say it's one of my top 3. And while I don't go to many shows at my late 20s, 30s, that's what I did for most of my youth. Every week or weekend, I went to a show during the week, and I went to every show that I possibly could have for years and years and years.
I was going to at least 2 or 3 shows a week.
Yeah,
like
same.
no question.
For like a few years,
Tuesdays and Thursdays, and usually Fridays or Saturdays. So there was always something to do.
Yep. Even high school through college, the local venue would have bands, and we'd drive up to Cleveland. Anyway, point being, I had a really good time, and it was a nice reminder that I worry about things I don't need to worry about. So that was a lot of fun. I think the only other bands that I would say like live that have maybe not left a bigger impact but are like comparable would be like Whitney when we saw them play tour on Light Upon the Lake.
Yeah, that really hit for you, huh?
I just think it was picture perfect front to back. It was the best sounding band, and Joyce Manor puts on a good show. And I've seen some hardcore bands that I thought were a lot of fun too. But Alex G kind of crushed it. Like we were saying, the only thing better would have maybe to seen him in 2019. I would have liked to see the God Save the Animals tour just because they would have played most of those songs, and I still think that's probably my favorite. I think number 2 might be the new record. New record's my absolute favorite.
And then Rocket.
Yeah.
Then we can kind of throw anything wherever. I'm happy with all the rest of them the same almost.
Is there any songs that you were hoping to hear that he didn't play that you can remember that you were disappointed by? Because there's only 1 or 2 that I...
Well, he didn't do much God Save the Animals.
Yeah.
So anything from any song on that album, I would have been happy to. Yeah. Maybe if I could have picked just one, maybe Cross the Sea, actually. Would have liked to see that in the way he was doing it.
Yeah. He didn't play Sports Star.
Surprising.
Which I really...
Yeah, I would have liked to see Sports Star
I would have loved,
live.
because I like his piano situation.
Yeah, I kind of like... There's also another one where he does a really slow piano one that I want to say is on DSU.
Miss? M-I-S?
Yeah.
Michelle's learning that on piano. She was practicing last night.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that would have been kind of nice.
That one would have been great.
Anything on the piano. I think I would have been maybe... I would just maybe like to also see him do a slow thing too. Yeah. Because I think the songs would change in a way that I would like to. I don't think I'd like to see it better, but I would also like to see him do that as well.
Well, and you made a good point that He's married with a kid.
I don't know the
His
situation.
partner
He's
plays.
got it,
His partner plays the violin and shit
Yeah.
though on his records, and
Normally,
so he didn't play Bobby or anything,
Yeah.
which you need Bobby for that to make sense. Anyway, fucking love Alex G. If you are listening to this podcast and you live in, I think, L.A., Austin, maybe a couple other cities, if you're listening to this podcast and you have a periphery interest in Alex G and you don't have tickets, you have to go to this show.
He does a lot of bits too. I've watched so many live shows of his. He did at least 2 of the 3 bits. He didn't tell everyone he was going to leave or that he didn't like said it was, he does that whole where it's the worst show I've ever been to and stuff. And
is that what he does?
And then walks off stage and comes back.
Oh.
and then but he did my favorite one that he does that I would love to steal is when everyone's they're yelling out songs, he goes, "Oh yeah, man, we can do that." And he talks to me like, "We can do that one, right?" And then just plays a different song.
Yeah.
And he does it like 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
That's funny. He did do the bit where they do the cover and then they do.
He said they're gonna cover Santeria by Sublime, and I was like,
He picked the right song for that crowd because they wanted it.
oh my God, Denver erupted. I was like, please
were-
don't fucking play the song, dude.
Yeah.
Don't waste the time that we have here with fucking Sublime. I hate that band. Hate it. Go see the show. That was amazing. So
Yeah, it's a fun
that's
show.
really all that I have to report beyond that. It was that was absolutely stellar. Great experience. So thanks for organizing that, Timbo.
Yeah, shout out to the guy in the bathroom who gave me a nod that definitely shops with us. I don't know your name or
for real?
anything, but what's up, brother? If
tight.
you're listening, because you be just sometimes you spot him and you're like, there's no way you put all this
You're one of
together and you
ours.
don't know us. Yeah. I like if we could get to this place with anybody that's fan of Canoe Club or anything we do, where it's just it's a mutual acknowledgement of I know what you're about.
Yep.
I like
Cool.
that.
It's cool and fun and cute.
What else? That it? There's some weird people there. Well, it's mostly just the one group of people that was making me look. In this venue, there's have you been, Cole? It says the back is just those curved concrete things. They're obviously for sitting, maybe in a worst case scenario standing, but like nobody's standing on this. Just a bunch of people sitting in the background. The one thing too, I looked back. This is my favorite part of the show. Because I was trying to say, I was like, how far does it go back? Because there's so much shit going on. I mean, more shit than Alex G, I think, normally works with.
Yeah.
So I was looking around, and I looked in the back, dead back, as far as you can go up in those seats. Just two people making out hard as fuck to the first song, and I was like, this is sick. This is so sick. And I wish I could have video. They should have just put that on the big screen. It's like, this rules, dude. Young people are so cool. And then so we're all sitting. We get a nice little spot.
Yeah.
We kind of like maneuver around a couple times to make sure, all right, this is the spot. Sure enough, this family in front of us. It's like for some reason 2 moms and 1 dad, and then an adult, and then I don't know if they were actually moms, but one of them the children belonged to.
Yeah.
Kind of a kid. Ish, and then his sister who was just on her phone the whole time,
Yeah.
which I thought was funny. But they stood. Only people standing dead in front of us. And you're like, what are you doing?
It's like, dude,
What are you doing?
You can't look like you shop at Tractor Supply, show up at Alex G, take up space.
I'm gonna say that guy with the fake handlebar mustache, which was like handlebar mustache just enough to sneak it past his boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's got like the prana shorts on.
And he was doing the thing where he would,
no.
he would face the crowd and move his hands back and forth like.
Oh wait, hold
like
on.
he's at
We're
fucking
talking about a
church.
different guy. I'm talking about the guy that was dead in front of us with the family. You're talking about the guy that looked like he had like a Disturbed shirt on.
Yeah, he looked like Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the UFC fighter Chuck Liddell, which we saw in the LA airport years ago.
And he's got like a goatee and just like a big boy O'Neill shorts or something on, and he was doing this the whole time. Like he's at a worship service. You know what I mean? He was there.
Maybe he fucking loves Alex G.
It's just
I'm
nothing
open to
about
that being
this
the
guy.
case, but-
He had like it was like a shirt where it was an all over print with like a ripped up American flag, and you're like, you like Alex G? This is your guy,
bro.
Yeah, he loved the band before too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's just got like sick music taste, but he's like the worst guy ever.
Son of a gun, dude.
Maybe we like him.
We're turning around, turning around like shit, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. That was awesome. I loved it. I wonder if there's any other shows coming up.
I told you I was gonna go see Wednesday, but I don't know if that's your thing. And I mean, there's always stuff. I just, I try to book it like one a month is my ideal.
Yeah. I think that's. Come here, Lou.
Let
Let me unfold those ears.
Yeah, the ear all messed up.
Did you do anything on Sunday, Timbo?
Yes, I went to the train.
Oh yeah.
So this is an interesting thing. So we went to it's one of these trains that they drive around in the mountains. It's like an old train.
Was
you know
it
what I
out
mean?
in Georgetown?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's like an old
bunch of
train. And they just they're like, there's a Halloween one and a Santa one and a fall one. And this one was called Leaf Peeping. And I was like, that's what you guys landed on? Leaf peeping? And so we went because we thought it would be like, it'd be like nice and really relaxing. And you know what I mean? You know, that's like the whole vibe. You drive up there. The drive's not too bad, even though it's further than you want it to be.
It's not so far, but it's far enough where you're tired when you get
and
there.
it's pretty. It's really pretty up there. But like immediately we were running late because the traffic was so bad, so much worse than it said it was going to be. And so we're rushing to get over there. Then there's a lot of people and it's kind of chaos. And then you get on this train. We're kind of getting on it like not the first in line.
Yeah.
So you don't get your pick of the litter. We go to the very back and we're like, all right, well, there's a lot of space at least, for Gia and everything. And then we realized, that's the front. It's not the back, it's the front. And that train is so loud. And then to be at like a concert last night and then go into that first thing,
Wake up,
11 a.m., just getting
it.
like sand blasted by this thing.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the end. You go over a bunch of like big like bridges and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's very it's kind of scary.
It's like
because you're like, this thing is so old.
Is it in the mountains or does it kind of follow the road?
Oh, it's in the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in like mountains. It's like it's like
You're,
gold
out
mining
there.
or something. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, good, because you go for like 30 minutes and you look, and first of all, it's raining. It started raining for some reason.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to. It started raining really bad. I'm in the Harold leather jacket, so I was like, this is costing me a cool couple $1,000s.
Jesus.
And it was fine though. It stopped. But we get to the end. We get this first like station you stop at. All good. And I don't know if he was gonna go.
No, he's good. He's the best.
And then when you go in the back, they like switch it. So I was like, oh, good, we'll be in the back this time. This will be a much better experience, And on the way back, they turn on the speaker to the guy that's doing the like talk through thing, and he's doing it like Ed McMahon. I know you don't know who that is, but he's doing like...
Wait, Ed McMahon?
He did... I think I got this right.
Wrestling guy?
No. That's Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Ed McMahon was, I think, and is Johnny Carson's announcer.
Oh, okay.
But he's doing it in this like insane cadence, and it was so loud again, and it's like no real information. It's like, this is actually, you might think this is a 1/4-inch pipe, but it's actually an 8-inch. It's just like, and like nobody gives a shit about this information. It's like, just be quiet and let us enjoy what's going on,
dude. Yeah, and what you're getting at too is, I'm assuming the way the speakers are, like when somebody's talking through a microphone, it's coming out of the speakers and it's so tinny that it cuts through your brain.
Yes,
that's
that.
Yeah, it's tinny and metally.
Imagine
and
if a
rattles
guy
your
that's
shit.
in like a driver's cap is doing that and overalls, like he's living to do this.
Oh, my favorite kind of guy.
Yeah. You know what? I will say there was one guy that was driving the train, and he had long hair and overalls, and I think he lives and breathes trains. He had one on that was like beat, and I was like, this is the only time I've seen this pulled off, actually. But this is such a specific human being in place.
I was gonna say you could just tell that it's really his flow.
I don't think he wasn't dressing up. This is just like, this is the most convenient thing, and we have to wear certain stuff, and it was fine. It wasn't like Dropkick Murphys kind of.
Do you think that there's ever? I don't know if we've ever talked about this. Maybe on
Hold
pod,
on,
but
Cole. You ever try to pull off one of those bad boys?
feels like you have.
Because of Boston, I'm wondering.
Like a train hat?
Not a train hat.
A newsboy cap.
Like a newsy boy.
Don't do it, please.
I've like put it on, and Sophie's like, "Oh, like that actually looks kind of good on you." I'm like, and then I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like,
it was working for her.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because like if I see like an old, like in Boston, you would see someone in a barber jacket wearing them, and they'd be like in their 60s, and it kind of like felt more right, you know?
It only works for a dude with white hair.
Yeah.
Like he's so
Sometimes-
old that his shit's white. Like then it
sometimes-
looks fine.
They seem so small, like
Yeah.
too small. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm with
They're
you.
like low.
Yeah.
It's a weird.
And then they have the ones that like flip out, so you have like an ear warmer.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
We
It's
gotta
not my
outlaw
type
them,
of
I think
tea.
still.
Yeah.
It's good to
Yeah.
outlaw 'em.
You know what I miss though are the days of ear flap beanies with the long toggles. Like Chirabo still wears one.
Not shocked that you were that guy at all.
I loved it.
I can picture you
For the
right
record,
now.
and we talk about localized trends. It may have just been an Ashtabula thing, but that was the coolest thing in the world, to have the ear flap beanies from American Eagle or the like, and then have it off the back of your head, and you just wear that. That was sick as hell, dude. You got that to wear it to the mall. when you'd go kick it at the mall.
That was cool too. I remember in that, and then it was like the beanie with the visor in it. Do you guys remember that?
Like that, of course, 100%.
Whatever the fuck they're called, like a tank hat or something.
It's a visor this long.
Beanie, normal beanie.
A beanie, but it could have a visor. You have to decide.
Yeah.
Like that Fred Durst type shit.
That wasn't part of my crew.
You also are a little bit older, so there's things that certainly missed you because you were either already in college or like end of high school, and you had more.
I remember
formed
one
brain.
time I played a show, and the guy that we played bass with normally wasn't available, and the secondhand guy was also not available. So we had to go just grab somebody else basically, and we're like
a scab.
And it was basically just me like quickly writing down like, I think these are the chords. So if you could just kind of play to this, and he figured it out. He did an okay job, to be fair. He did a great show. But I cut the pictures back, and he had one of those on, and I thought, no, not gonna do that again, because that really the vibe was like there was always like cool photos of it, and I was like, that guy's sticking out like a sore thumb in that thing. It looks like he just it looked like he just got off of playing Cool Borders.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's not a good look. What else do we need? I feel like did we miss something we were supposed to cover though?
About what?
We're talking about Alex G. And I forgot that we moved on to the train thing. That's what
trains.
I forgot.
Well, I was say,
like, how did we get onto these hats?
It's like people who live and breathe trains. I do think trains are cool. Like they're generally cool and they've been around for a long time. But what interests me are like miniatures, like when dudes turn their basement into a train world. I love the idea of paper mache and some fucking mountains and painting them and putting little trees in and a little tunnel that goes through. Like,
you love
all the time in the world. That's what I do.
Any basement activity.
Basement activity. I also am interested in things like watch repair, taking apart electronics to put it back together. That's what I want to actually get into this winter. Something like taking shit apart to fix it and put it back together.
No one has wanted to be a dad more than you.
I've thought about starting like an Etsy store where basically you just
I want this so bad. Chase's Etsy store.
You basically just mail me things that are tangled or that you don't want to deal with, and I will untangle them. Necklaces, things like that.
Dude, I know that job 3 you're freaking out.
I break it and I lose my fucking mind.
Yeah. No, I owe them money. I'm so mad.
I started this as a fucking joke.
Now I'm knee deep in random tangling repairs. The idea that someone would have a tangle so bad that they have to ship it to you, pay you money.
Yeah. Although I do with my sign painting experience and shit, I do want to start some sort of little Etsy store and just be like, I got XYZ sizes of like aluminum signs. And just be like, what do you need on it? And it's a flat $45 or something.
Just doing sign painting again, which you complained about for years. No.
But the difference is it would just be at my house. I wouldn't do anything on site. I would say I have these aluminum blanks. So if you own for instance, in New York, there was a taco shop with good sign painting. It'd be like, order here, pick up here. And you know what I mean? Like those kind of things.
Let me do the business side of it. Do not take requests. Just make those things the way you want to make them so they're fun, and then list them on there, and then you'll sell them.
You think?
Yeah, because like businesses,
order here,
you know how many
pick up
random
here,
businesses open? How many times do I see random restaurants open and close within months? It's like they look for stuff like this.
Yeah. You know what? I think I am gonna just buy those blanks today. I found them recently. Just paint them all a flat white, and then I can just do a bunch of different things on the front. You know, cash only, whatever. Shit like that. I need a little side hustle. Side hustle.
Well, you got the bets. So you got sports betting.
Going slow, buddy. Dollar bets at a time.
Yeah.
You might think that I'd be rich by now, but I'm still maintaining. Again, I do want to say I am still up like 120, 140 bucks, all things considered, off of a $25 investment. So
my God.
But I haven't
this
hit on
rate
anything in the last couple of weeks.
At this rate, $1,000 by 60.
And the thing is, I understand if I were to bet $25, I might walk away with 150, 200.
I don't want you to do that, by the way, because just the way you take a regular loss in fantasy football, I don't think you can handle this mentally. I don't think that's where you're at today.
I've already improved. I've already made a 100% improvement over last year. I already have 100% more wins than I did last year, so I'm about as happy as.
Be careful where you're headed with this, because we can shave some minutes off of next week if we need to.
Don't get that, Louie. It's just trash.
Like that. What else do we got going on?
Yeah, what else we got
Let's
here,
answer
Coley?
some questions. We're probably over time, almost for sure.
What are we at? What time are we at?
Hour 10.
Yeah, we.
All right, let's answer a couple questions.
Oh, Timbo, you can see the time if you look at that screen. Little red dot, bottom right.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Look at that.
Timber, you got questions or you want me to grab?
Oh, I didn't have any questions. No, sorry. I was looking at an email. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all good. So first question is, what is a moment on the pod that made you laugh way harder than expected?
Oh dear. The problem is I don't remember anything I've ever said on this podcast.
It's hard to remember.
I have one top of the mind, and this was probably like a month ago or maybe a little more, but we were talking about bratwurst for some reason. And I remember Chase just looks over to you, Timbo, and is like, are you a bratwurst guy?
Oh, you're a big bratwurst guy, right?
You didn't have time to. You just said it as if you were saying it like it was like a joke. In the moment, you just thought we'll keep this going. You're a bratwurst guy, right? Nothing about me is gonna say that I'm a bratwurst guy.
I do remember this, and because I remember, Cole, you explained to me that in Wisconsin they boil brats in beer.
I think I explained that to you because we used to. My mom, I don't know why we thought this was exciting. She would get the Foster's in the big can.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's a stupid looking can of beer.
It's like a
I thought
chode,
it was
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
And I was allowed to have like a sip of it.
When I started drinking, I would get Foster's just because I thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think it tasted good. I didn't like any beer at that point.
Does Foster's taste good? If we bring Foster's, it does not have the comeback.
I remember it as like a Coors Banquet. It's like more or less just like a regular, straight down the middle beer. No, it's not good, you know?
It reminded me of like a Hams.
Yeah,
or like
Hams
a grain belt or something.
That's all they had was Hams.
Like that kind of, but like Hams had a resurgence. Like I feel like they did like the
it's got a great logo and like
does have
Yeah,
a logo,
classic. It's like retro looking, but like still cool. You know?
I don't like when beer looks like the future.
No,
you know what I mean? Like when they put it in the aluminum cans and stuff, it's like that's disgusting.
Like, yeah,
it
actually,
should only have an old logo.
Coors Light's in aluminum can twist top. That's illegal.
Yeah,
we're done with that. Give it aluminum can or a glass bottle, dude.
We should not. I don't think we should be putting anything in aluminum. I don't know what it's good or if it's good or bad, but it really tastes bad when you have it. It doesn't taste like it should be going into your body.
Cole, you crimp his ear?
No, I don't. He gets that way when he gets wet.
The problem is I don't know how to answer this question because I earnestly cannot think of specific things. I think it's just anything like what you described, where it's like him forgetting where he's at.
Yeah,
I like those things are funny.
Those are a good
when it's like, you know what I mean, where it's like you've clearly gotten too comfortable and now we're just
I get
saying
caught up
things.
in my own tornado.
I think there's some times where it's like something will prompt a funny story that we say, and then I like those because it's like it's funny to remember them and then have to tell them out loud in real time. So sometimes like that kind of stuff.
Oh, like a good one was when Chase, you were talking about your friend. Or like a friend that knows a friend that had an office in the fucking like lighthouse thing in the middle of Ohio.
It was my friend's dad.
Yeah, okay.
It was my friend's dad had his office in a lighthouse in a parking lot.
Yeah.
That shared the parking lot shared a bunch of weird old warehouse spaces, one of which my uncle had, and had a bunch of old boats that didn't run and shit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think the way you said it first, it made it sound like it was like a lighthouse salesman. Like that's what was supposed to be there for.
And then we were like, the lighthouses. It's unclear.
No,
don't get him, bro.
Leave him alone. Look at that big chunky guy. You don't need to. He's got his own stuff going on. You guys would be fast friends, I'd imagine.
God, we love Louie.
I'm not sure. We laugh a lot on here. I just can't remember.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
The problem is I also don't know what we've done here versus just regular talking.
Yeah, that's true. It kind of blurs the lines. Well, we could just Uno reverse card it and ask our Discord if you guys have a favorite memory or thing like that.
Somebody
bring up memories or
pull
heavy
some
hitters.
Old stuff for us because I really don't remember. I'd love to try to.
And I'm sure I've said some opinions that I don't agree with anymore.
We'll do next question. So I asked this. This was the episode we had a scrap. Would you guys rather spend an hour locked in a
this one
closet with a raw selvage guy?
Oh yeah,
or an Alden guy?
The funny thing is, even thinking about this, I don't remember how we answered. So
my gut says the raw denim guy because the raw denim guy has more likelihood to be a guy that we'd go to a show with, or a skate rat kid, or somebody that lives in our world more closely to he and I. The Alden guy, I now remember my punchline that I thought was funny was that he's going to try to get you to go door to door for his political cause that he's supporting that month.
Yeah.
And the Alden guy is going to be like, oof, Man, Alden's real lucky. I bought these secondhand sample sale boots, and I almost sent them back for quality control. Luckily, I didn't. I thought I could make it work, but I almost sent them back for quality control. The seconds that I got from the employee sale.
It's so much just like, if these were a half size bigger or a half, there's no size that fits anybody.
No.
There's no size. There's no width.
There's no pleasing the Alden guy. They are not having a good time. They are not happy, and they have 18 of the exact same brown shoes. Yeah, dude, I just don't want to hang out with the Alden guy, frankly. Listen, if you're an Alden guy and you're listening to this, either you agree with what we're saying because it's fact, or you're delusional. And I wish the best for you. I really, truly do.
Listen, who we're isolating here is also basically like, what are we talking about? We're talking about
Goodyear Reddit guys.
And what's the other one that they would be on a lot?
Frugal Male Fashion.
Yeah, well, that's its own.
Oh, the subreddits?
Yeah. But it's like a specific. It's like even if you like buying Aldens, you're into Aldens. They've been around forever. They're
Aldens
nice shoes.
are good.
Yeah.
The indie boot is a classic. It looks cool. Yeah. Aldens they're well-made shoes. It is cool. I'm not. My problem is not with Alden. It's
great
with the culture
for footwear.
That
But there's a
guy
that just it's like he either likes Aldens or what was the boot company in Canada that Viberg.
Yeah,
that's the other one. These two types of fellas that buy these shoes, or at least the loudmouths on the internet, are just a real tough crowd.
Yeah, there's just no pleasing them. Yeah, and QC is they've typed it so many times in their iPhone that when they type the letter Q, it auto completes to C because they're talking so much about quality control. And
there was a certain term they used to use about the
full grain.
Well, no, when the grain would sort of separate and there would be like the waves. In it.
Yeah,
Do you want to talk about it? It had a name.
Loose grain. They would say it's loose grain.
That's what it should be called. r/loose grain. Because that's all they would talk about. And you're like, guys, what are you doing? This isn't about wearing clothes. This is about like dissecting a company. I mean, it's insane.
No, and for the record,
and it's
just regular looking fucking shoes.
Like a dress shoe.
It's just a dress shoe that you're going to wear with J. Crew chinos for your nonprofit job, which is totally fine. Good for you. You don't need money, I guess.
Do you guys think
that's why you're only willing to pay $15 for a pair of shoes?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that the Alden guy and the Viberg guy is different than like the whites or the what's the other?
The guys buying whites.
That's a different crowd.
That's like
the guys buying whites are
kind of
equally as intense,
Yeah.
but like they're actually likely using the boots. Like for instance,
it's more of an eccentric, to be honest with you.
More of an eccentric, but the guy buying whites, the difference is whites are actually like badass.
Yeah.
Like if you're like a literal logger or you're like actually living in the Midwest, working on a farm or doing manual labor, like getting a pair of custom made whites or something like that's actually dope. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So they're a different guy, but I think the guy buying whites in Knicks or whatever are like likely going to actually use the boots, whereas the Alden guy is going to have 17 pair of things that look exactly the same, and none of them are going to have wear, and there's going to be something wrong with all of them, which is how he got him at a steep discount because he just wore down the salesman until there was nothing left.
He's got the customer service on speed dial.
He's completely taken over their brain
to be
space.
calling you again.
I'm so sorry to do this. Listen, I wore it to my kid's soccer match for the last 4 weekends in a row, and I'm just now realizing I think they're half a size too small. If only I would have taken your advice to begin with. I'd really love if you could honor me for an exchange here. Again, they are worn. And I already got them at 60% off because I was breathing down your back so much you had no chance but to please me. But I did wear in my kids' soccer matches for 4 weeks in a row, and they are too small. If you could please just make an exception this one time, I would really love it. And then he gets the replacements, and there's no problem with them.
You clearly hit a soft spot on him. Clearly,
because we all know this to be true.
A fire's been burning for a long time.
Because we all know it to be true. It's you cannot please. It's knowing that you're going into a battle that you will not win, regardless of how well you provide customer service, how well you know your shit. They're gonna know it better. No matter what, there is no winning with these guys, and I mean it. From the bottom of my fucking heart. I'm not even joking. This is dead serious.
Neither of us have had to do this in like 8 years either.
Yeah.
And this is how much stress you all caused us.
Straight up.
This is part of my trauma. I'm in therapy talking to my therapist and be like, listen, have you ever heard of Style Forum? Because there's this place.
A bow-legged dude wouldn't get off. Wouldn't fucking leave me alone about these fucking shoes. He ended up with 2 free pairs of shoes, and it's still not good enough for him.
He wanted me to make him a custom pair, one size 10, one size 6. He said he was sure about it.
Yeah, exactly. Listen. I know my... No, fuck it. We're done. They're getting no more play.
Shut it down. We're going to go with the raw denim guy. Who,
I'd
just
much
to be
rather hang out
clear,
with a raw denim guy.
also a lot.
Also a lot, but much more tolerable.
Sometimes I have a little bit of a problem with raw denim guy getting confused with fashion guy, where he's like, "No, I'm part of the fashion community." I'm like, "Well,
No, you're a raw denim
you
guy,
only
which is
like
totally
one
fine.
material. I don't know that we're into clothes on the whole here." Yeah, I'd still go. It's still the.
It's a raw denim.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm going to make a statement. I said it to Timothy yesterday. I think...
What was I supposed to be doing with him? Just hanging out with him?
You're stuck in a closet with them.
At least the raw denim guy, you can look at his fades. There'll be a good bunch of good fades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's going to be some Momotaro mixed in there.
There's
or
some
something.
guy in there whose feet hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Because got the Alden penny loafers in the wrong
You're
size.
stubbing your toe on all the fucking shoe trees.
Yeah.
Because again, they don't have any shoes because nothing's good enough, but they got the shoe trees. I said to Timothy, and I mean this, I think raw denim is having a second wave. And I said that workwear was having a moment. I think raw denim specifically is having a moment. It's through a different lens. It's with slightly wider, generally wider fitting pants. Because the raw denim phase was also coupled with things being tight.
Yeah, I
tight
think,
pants, tight little jacket.
fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how this is handled, I think that we're going to have a little resurgence of raw. Again, could be handled well, could not be handled well.
Yeah.
And I also think like skate culture stuff like Supreme's going to come back. I think it's already starting.
Dude, I think Supreme has always been cool. I've always liked it. I've always
It's not
wanted
always
the
been
gadgets.
cool. The helicopter was, it's like, all right, guys, this is...
I have a moment in
This
time
is
where
really dumb.
I clocked it. The Mocha Master and the Winnebago thing. Those are the things that stand out to me. I've never owned a Supreme piece.
You never have? Not even like a
No.
box,
Not even a
box
t-shirt or
logo t-shirt?
something?
Yeah.
Never know.
Not even the plain Hanes t-shirt? Not the underwear?
Nope.
Not the socks?
I had a hat.
So hats are cool. 5 panels back in the day. That was cool.
Okay, sweet. Well, I think at this point in the pod,
I'm going to wear a Dime shirt next week.
we
What is that? Is it a brand?
Skateboarding.
yeah.
It was after my time.
It wasn't during my time.
Yeah. Really?
I don't know.
My
Dime.
friend's little brother, who would have been your age, definitely had a lot of that.
The only reason
stuff.
I know it's associated with skate culture is because I just downloaded the new skate game, and there's a whole skate park that has that logo all over it. So I was like, oh, okay. I wouldn't have known that this was a thing current or past or skate related. You know what I mean? But yeah. New skate game's good, by the way.
That's good to know. I think it would be cool though to see like the smaller brands come back. Like I want to see like Lakai come back, DVS, like all the because like Supreme everyone knows obviously, but and like I don't know. I'm trying.
Okay,
to
I just had an idea.
I was just talking to Kenyatta at the party, who's been on the pod before, about like, there's like not like a cool skate brand right now.
No, there isn't.
You know what I mean? There's like a couple really small ones, but it's not just not what it used to be. It's like not easy to distinguish which ones are what and all this stuff. And I don't think it's because I'm not paying attention to it, because I'm not. But I also just think that something would have hit my radar by now.
Who would be the players? Palace and fucking Awesome.
probably.
No, he listed a couple other ones. We're definitely not in the know, but at the same time, like he was struggling to come up with anything.
Yeah.
So
I just had a thought as I was thinking, well, it serves no purpose, but as an artifact, a treasure, if you will. I think what I want to do, tell me if you guys think this would be fun, to print like a limited out of 100 for holiday. I basically 1-for-1 a CCS magazine, but it's a Canoe Club catalog.
We've talked
with
about doing
different
this for
brands and
years.
shit. But I'm saying like straight up taking the Aura photography and putting it out on the page with pricing and shit.
Yeah.
And like you can't do anything with it. It would be strictly just to have to look
I
at.
miss catalog culture. I don't know. I think, you know what? I don't want to go down this road. Never mind. All other companies are cool. I think that I do think that like catalog culture is cool, and I think it'd be something that like people would be kind of into if it came back, because I think a lot of like younger generation people that are into clothes right now didn't grow up with catalog culture.
Yeah.
So I think it would be kind of cool to see something that you cared about, that you could physically touch and sit, because that's the thing, you set it out on the coffee table, and every once in a while you're not doing anything, you're like, just browse through this again, and it's fun.
Oh, it's cool to look through picture books and shit. photo books.
Oh, I love it. I just feel like it's like Japanese magazines are the only.
Yeah.
If you look at like
Yeah.
the go outs or like I love looking at the go out for camping gear and shit.
I think it could be cool to also do like a run of merch where we just send it out in like catalog form, like you used to do like with like bands and stuff, and then they just have to send you a mail-in thing with like cash.
That would be really cool.
Do you want to try to set that up?
We could set it up. I don't think it'd be that hard.
We could make that happen.
Oh yeah.
We just have to
Just
do
like
a
a
small run
catalog
or
that
something.
goes out to a list of people, and then you have the opportunity to send in and get it. But like, it's
Yeah,
not on the
but you
website.
have to mail it in and everything. You have to do the whole physical thing.
Man, I miss that box tops and shit.
And then I would just submit it to like these random like punk like record labels, and you'd be like, I don't know, we'll see what happens here. And then like 1.5 years later, my like Discord Records thing shows up, and you're like, cool. Yeah. This. I forgot that I literally mailed them cash.
yeah, forever ago. What else we got here?
I think we should do what we new arrivals, and then
Yep.
I think we should wrap it up here.
Okay. So right off the rip, at time of this airing, I'm not really sure when this is going to air, so it doesn't matter. But I can tell you what we have right now physically within the time and space that we're existing in. Orslo. We got a ton of boxes yesterday. The remainder showed up this afternoon. Largely, it is online, and I know Willie has already pulled the product he needs to shoot photography for. That'll get up probably this afternoon or tomorrow. So we've got a lot of Orslo. To give you guys a rundown, it's a lot of restocks. And it's a lot of new things as well. So as I've said, I've always loved the vintage fit 6-pocket cargo. I say it's the best pant money can buy. We got that in a black stonewashed ripstop, so the ripstop is nice and soft. It also looks a slightly bit roomier than the green vintage fit 6-pocket cargos. We got Dad's Fit carpenter pants, the Oxford carpenter pants, painter pants. We've got a denim jacket chore coat that is lined with what's that pattern? You know what I'm talking about?
It's like a
Woolrich looking pattern,
yeah,
but
like
it's not
flannel.
like a Hudson Bay. Would that be?
Yeah.
That's like the stripes.
Yeah. It's like a
Yeah.
Hudson
Okay,
Bay looking
I don't think I've
blanket
seen it
line.
yet. So
Okay, yeah,
It's really cool.
So we got those among a myriad of other things. So please,
is it gray and yellow?
gray, yellow, red
it's
with
like
the
blanket
stripes.
stripes.
And
Blanket
it's
stripes.
speckled. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking?
Yeah,
It has like that
blanket
neppy.
stripes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blanket stripes. So that's in there, and a myriad of other things from Orslo. You just got to pop over and look. There's a lot though. It's a decent amount of restocks, as I said. So that's good and that's encouraging. We got some Clarks. There's more boxes sitting here to unpack, but from what I can guess, it's more Wallabies and Gore-Tex. So I'm wearing them now in this tan color. We got them in black. We got some Desert Treks in like a brown combo looking situation. And the the Clark's Walla, the ones that you have, Cole, that are more the lug sole.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a thicker lug sole, a more winterized version of it.
The Walla BT or something. I forget what it's called.
I do want to shout out, obviously, I love the Wallabies. It's mostly all I wear at this point. But now that it's starting to cool down and it's raining, I'm breaking out the Gore-Tex ones again. These are so freaking solid. I was telling Timbo he has to go to Japan. Maybe he just gets the Gore-Tex versions of the black ones. Mm-hmm. They are so solid. Maybe a little more breaking than the standard pair because they're Gore-Tex line, but like truly a solid ass shoe. So hop over, get a pair of those. It's going to be raining. It's going to be snowing where you live. Might as well keep your feet nice and dry. Lady White, big Lady White, both restock for some seasonal items and our t-shirts, the standard 2-packs, as well as shipments of seasonal. So we got the super weighted hoodies. We got some crew necks. We got restocks of the municipal tee and the rugby tee.
Yep.
Both. Plenty more socks. I think that's it from Lady White, unless I'm mistaken, Cole. I think that's it. Did we get rugby long sleeves too or no?
Not yet, no.
There's another box here, so we'll see what's in that. Rototo came in full, handful of boxes. So people in the Discord were asking, and in fact, I saw some orders come through for a couple of our Discord members already this morning. They got the beanies. The beanies are back. We got those cozy, chunky beanies. We
Waffle
got
beanies.
Waffle beanies, similar to the Cotto ones that we just got
Indigo, like military spec ones.
Indigo ones. I'm going to try those on when we get out of this. Plus the 3-pack socks, the various other more cutesy socks that have more designs, and the room socks, those ones that have the minor threat sheep on it, and the raindrop camo
There's like
ones.
Benny Orion ones that are like taller.
Yep.
There's
this level sock with the stripes, the standard
some nice
collegiate
slimmer
looking
one,
ones.
like thinner ones too, which I thought was nice from them.
City Sock, I think is what
City
you're talking
Sock,
about.
yep.
So the City Sock from Rototo, we got that. That is cool. So pop over and check that out. I'm actually gonna buy the socks, I think, today. I'm just gonna bite the bullet because I'm actually wearing Mashan's Capital socks this morning because my socks are all dirty and I've thrown almost all of them away without finding replacements. So I have to buy those today.
Just going
I fucking have to buy those
raw
today.
dogging in a shoe.
What else?
We got I'm trying to think what we said last week compared to this week.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one shipment of Lemaire. We got 2 sweaters that look beautiful.
Yeah.
They're like
That's
semi
like a
V-neck
high
sweaters.
V-neck. If you're like someone who's like, oh, I think I could do a V-neck, but maybe
don't want it
maybe
low.
it feels like a risk to you. That's like a nice way to do that.
Yep.
Because it's nice and high.
Yep, that and then 2 different jackets as well. On the way, Withe is on the way.
So much stuff on the way. Even more by the end of the day. So
Yeah, I was gonna say
a lot of stuff.
Capital hit us up and
Yep.
have some stuff
Tyga,
ready. Tyga has some stuff that should be on the way here relatively shortly.
Brain Dead.
Brain Dead.
Margin restock plus all their new stuff. They've
Yes,
got
that's
an
what I was trying to
incoming
remember.
scent. They've got a deodorant. We need to get Big Drew back on. And
Yeah, let's
have
get
him-
Drew from Margin back on. So Drew,
Yeah.
if you listen to this, I don't know if you do, bang our line if we haven't banged yours first. Yeah.
Sweet.
So we're in a good spot.
I'm sure there's other stuff
Yeah.
that's mixed in there because there was like, a little New Balance, little shoe here, a
Yeah.
little thing there. I would just check it all out. Go to New Arrivals page. It's all there. We just cleaned it
Yeah.
up. It's all merched up, ready
Yeah.
to go. I think there's like a little EG in there. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff.
And we
Bunch
also
of
it was a
whip.
heavy delivery the week before too. So
Yeah.
like there's a lot. Say what?
Whip too.
Oh
Bunch of
yeah.
Whip.
Oh yeah, a lot of that landed. I don't even know if we even said that last pod. So we're good. We're officially in the beginning of fall. We will be getting shipments pretty regularly from here through November. So just stay tuned. If you have any questions, you can always email me direct, chase@shopcanoeclub.com. If you're looking for, say, what else do you have coming from Orly that isn't already on our coming soon page, which go to our homepage, go to canoeclub.com, shopcanoeclub.com. And then if you go to the furthest to the right or the second one in, it's called coming soon. What we've been able to do with that is, if I haven't already spoken enough today, I'll continue to talk. So many people hit me up, as I just mentioned. You want to know what we have coming from Camille. You want to know what we have coming from Lemaire. And I usually screenshot my buy, and I send you a list of names. But we've taken it one step further. If we can get the photography ahead of time, and I have the product built ahead of time, which is something that we've made as mandatory as part of what I do in my back end, Abby and Willie are able to hunt down those photos, get it up there, get it on the website. So now you guys are able to see the photos that we were provided. You can obsess in real time, sign up for restock notifications. So the second that shit's online, you're getting an email and you can cop it. You obviously are more than welcome to just hit me up direct, but this is a more,
Succinct way.
automatic way where you don't have to wait. Because if something comes and I'm out of town or I'm in the middle of something and I don't get to my messages and emails by the end of the day, you have already gotten that information and you're able to go ahead and hop on and get it popping. So, yeah, that's about that. I think we're going to go ahead and sign off here. We got product to handle today. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we're going to get some soup today. So, thank you for being here. Be in touch.
Bye-bye.